So my husband and I got really into rock hounding, and we went and mined opals and we went and mined sapphires. I'll show you what raw sapphires and raw opals look like, but I wanted to show you what I got to display them. So I thought this was really cool. I was kind of looking for stuff, and I found these really cool little things. And what they are is they're film on both sides. And so it's got kind of a 3D floating effect, and I can put my raw opals in here. And you can see that there's opal right there. And I can put my raw opals in here and they stay protected. So they're not gonna get dusty, they're not gonna fall, they're not gonna get cracked or anything because I need to cut these and polish them. So while I'm waiting, now I also have some, and oh, by the way, this is really easy because you just pop it open. Just pop this guy open, you put your thing in the middle and you just close it and it puts it around. Now, if you want to reuse it, and you've got these little guys here that you stick in the base, but if you want to reuse it, all you got to do is like heat it with a take your things out and heat it with a blow dryer, and you can reuse these. So I think that's kind of cool. It comes with 24 of them. So let me just show you some opal rocks. So these are opal rocks. These are raw opal rocks, all of these. Now, this is obsidian. And sometimes the opal will actually go into, will be formed in obsidian, but there's no opal in this particular obsidian, but it was one of the rocks that we found when we were searching for opal. Now this is before it becomes opal. It starts to become silica, and then it becomes rhyolite before it becomes opal. Opal takes millions of years to create, which is amazing. So what opal will start to do is it'll create this potch on the top, so it looks like this. Now this might be opal down in here if I dig in, but I'd have to get into it first to find out because I can't tell right now just the way that it looks. But this one is definitely an opal. You can see that. See how the opal is formed there? It's got a little bit of a whiter, and it's definitely glassy, but sometimes you don't know what you've got until you got it. Now these are raw sapphires. And so these are tiny, tiny, small sapphires. They need to be cleaned up. They haven't been heat treated. Now for sapphires, for the blue to come out in sapphires, you have to heat treat them. But you can kind of take a look at what those look like. So what we're gonna do is after I clean them up, you clean them up in some vinegar, just soak them for a little bit. Don't soak opals in vinegar, but you can soak sapphires in vinegar. Everything has different mineral compounds, so you gotta be careful. But we're gonna make it like a little heart shape in here with these kind of small raw sapphires. Now we have some here that are cuttable. I'm gonna show you what they look like. These are cuttable and they are bigger. So check these out. These are the cuttable. These are what a cuttable sapphire looks like. Now they haven't been heat treated. We did send some off to heat treat them and cut them. That's the next thing I want to learn to do is how to cut them. But right now, getting ready to display them, and I just think that's kind of a cool product.